class. And they do that every class, don't worry about it. I'll read it for you again. The way I would say this normally. In English, we do not separate each word as you do in Chinese. How 为什么是分开的？这个句子的主题是什么？是这个字，不是吗？是那个分开的问题 ，right? Because in Chinese each syllable is separate. 是它的意思。所以这个句子里面，它是重要的字，所以它有点分开的，因为我要给你听这个字，它是重要的。In English, we do not separate each word, each syllable. 它是跟它在一起 right? Each syllable, as you do in Chinese. Okay? Now, there are patterns here. 不一定是规则，一定要这样子。可是有一些东西可以说这样子不好，不可以这样子。Okay? Like, 这里，他们不会分开。In English, we do not. 不太好。可是如果我会说 in Chinese, you do it this way. In English, we do it this way. 如果是给你看，中文是这样子，英文是这样子。So in Chinese, in English, okay? But mostly this will be together in English. We do not 可以在一起，它们是短的词。如果那个主词 right? Subject 主词，如果主词跟动词是比较短的，可以放一起。如果它们比较长的。So 有可能他们会分开 right? We don't want a lot of sounds together. We want it in groups, in small groups, so that the people who are listening can hear all of the words. That's how we usually try to speak. Okay? As you do in Chinese. In, yes, again, it's together. Okay, there are patterns here. We don't want to separate these two because in the sentence, they have one idea. It's like if I say, if there's a group of words that answer one question, 一个问题是谁 right? Who, okay, the happy little boy. 可是有什么时候哪里有这个问题？为什么 right? So this goes together. 什么时候 right? 三个四个字可以放一起，如果是比较长的不太好 okay? So in the morning. 在一起，但是有这个主词比较长的 right? 可是我们这边不可以分 ，the 跟它的名词不要分开 ，the happy little boy 要在一起 right? 如果一个字是很重要的，也可以跟它一样 ，the happy little boy。可是如果它没有很重要的，它都在一起。The happy little boy， 它比较长，所以可以分。那个主词跟动词可以分开 ，OK。如果他们每个小组比较长的，可以分。In the morning, a happy little boy runs and jumps all the way to school. Right? That's how we speak in English. So if you are listening, then it's important to recognize that these will sound together in the morning. We don't write it as one word. We 不会这样子拼，可是你可以了解讲话跟写 right 写 right. There's too many of those sounds, right? 写 all those. Yeah. Okay, 写。讲话跟写的时候有点不一样 right? But we can understand these are all words. So, when you're listening, this can cause some problems. 有可能有问题。So what can you listen for? What can help you hear where words are different? For example, words like to or in. If you hear words like that, then you should know, you should listen for a noun. In, so there has to be a thing, 有名词 morning, right? 如果有 the, 也需要名词 ，OK？ 如果有动词，有可能有这个，它也会帮助你。如果你的 s 听不到的，有问题，有发音的问题。就是如果你的 s 有发音的问题，听的也有问题 ，right? You won't hear it as important. 还有跟太阳的字，有时候有真的不重要的字。When I first came to Taiwan and I was trying to understand what people were saying, I thought 等一下 was just 2 characters, 2 words. 等一下，因为每个人都会说等一下，等一什么拼？ What kind of word character is that? What's the dueling for Dane? 等一下，是2个字吗？等一下 right? You have 3 words there. But when you say it, you don't always separate them. So, you don't do this with every word. It's only for some words where you can do that. The same in English. There are some sounds, some words where when we speak, we just make them shorter. In the morning, the happy little boy runs and jumps. Runs and jumps. 没有 and 的音是 right? So those are things you need to know because often people talk like this. Just like with this. Do not. Most people don't say do not. 怎么说? Don't. Right? But the thing is, when you practice, 你要练习讲话的时候，不要. Alright? You should practice speaking clearly. Just like when I practice Chinese, 等一下是真的不好的中文. Alright? I should not practice that. But if you use it, I need to understand it. Right? Okay. What other sounds can you think of are a problem here? 还有什么音有可能有问题? 了解英文的拼法跟发音的关系 right? You understand that each letter has a sound, but some letters have different sounds. The biggest thing is our vowels all have two sounds, right? 每个母音有两个音，有长的有短的 right? But there's another pattern there. 中文的音节有没有中的跟轻的音节？中文的有吗？有比较冲的音节，有比较轻的音节吗？ There's different tones, because the tone 跟那个emphasis 不一样 right? If my voice goes down, then that's a tone in Chinese, but in English, 英文没有那个声 right? So what we have is strong syllables, 有中的音节，还有轻的音节，但是重要的因为有可能我们的母音会改变。English 哪一个母音是中的音节里面？是第一个音节 right? English 不是 English。它一定有 I 的音吗？一定有短的 I 的音吗？ English, English 可以变成 了，不太一样。这个字，人会不会说 separate? Separate, right? Separate. 为什么会这样子？有三个母音，为什么那个母音都是？ 不一样，为什么？ If you're learning an English